Good morning, everybody. I'm going to read a story today, but I know my face looks a little weird. My son Kobe is telling me that I look like a character from Whoville, which I do. I have a very swollen lip. I have stitches on my face. I had to have surgery yesterday, and that is why I look like I do. It's very swollen. It doesn't hurt, but it makes me talk funny, and it makes me look funny. So I hope you can get past my Whoville look. And if I had a Whoville book, I would have read it, but I couldn't find one. So today I'm going to read one of my favorites when I was a kid. It's called Green Eyes, and it's by Birnbaum. And it's a great time for a book. My name is Green Eyes. I am an all-white cat with very long whiskers. I am going to have a birthday party soon. I will be 1 year old. I was born in the country. It was springtime. When I was very little, I lived in a big, wide box with 4 high walls and a soft pink blanket on the bottom. When the sun was shining, my box was moved outside. The blue sky was my ceiling. Every day I tried to climb over the walls of my house. Sometimes my paws would almost reach the top. After many tries, I became stronger. Finally, I reached the top, and over I went. The earth was soft, the grass was green and tall, and the flowers had many colors, and the trees were very big. I ran around and around and around the biggest tree. I was tired and happy when I climbed back into my box. I remember the first time I saw chickens. Some were white, some were red, and some were gray. I also remember the first time I saw dogs and goats. They lived on a farm near my house. Sometimes I would sit and watch the farmer milking the cows. I had a very special reason. After he unharnessed the horses and fed the pigs, he would give me a full bowl of warm, sweet milk. During the summer, I was outside most of the time. When it was too hot to play, I would lie down in the tall, cool grass. Once I heard someone say I look like a little lion in the jungle. Soon the days became cooler, and the leaves turned red and brown and fell slowly to the ground. Sometimes I would choose one leaf and make believe it was a mouse. I would quietly sit and wait for the wind to blow it. Then I would chase it all around the big tree. Whoops. Sorry. The days grew colder and colder until one day everything was white. It was fun to catch the snowflakes as they fell. It was too cold to play, and my ears were cold, and my paws were cold, and my whiskers were covered with snow. I was glad to lie down in my box near the radiator. Now it is springtime again. I am 1 year old. I am not a kitten anymore. I am a cat, and I have a bigger box. I still like to smell the pretty flowers. And I like to look at the big trees, and in the summer, I will play in the tall, cool grass. When autumn comes, I will watch the leaves fall to the ground. And in the winter, I will sit by the window and I will watch the snowflakes falling. And when it gets too cold, I will curl up in my nice warm box and fall asleep. The end. Thank you all for listening. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.